Welcome to our very first episode of Agripreneurs Exchange, where farming meets business. We are your hosts, Mdumenim Salad and Gilbert Mponda, and today we'll delve into the opportunities and challenges facing agripreneurs here in Zimbabwe. So we want to explore market insights and hear inspiring stories from key players, and even spotlight those innovations like the hydroponic system and other sustainable farming solutions. So there's a question which most people want the answer to, and it says, is agriculture still the backbone of Zimbabwe? Now, there's a big picture which people imagine when we talk about agriculture, but is their imagination really the reality? Because many farmers are struggling to cope up with the change in climate and even try to meet the demand of the market. Yes, of course, we hear stories like tomatoes had been flooded in the market, but this only happens over a short period of time, or I could mention it as a season. But in the other seasons, tomatoes will be scarce. So the question will still remain, is agriculture still the backbone in Zimbabwe?
What an introduction to Menim Salad. So let's get into this. Agriculture in Zimbabwe, the big picture. So what am I saying by this? Agriculture remains the backbone of Zimbabwe's economy, as everyone knows that. It provides jobs for the majority of the population and plays a significant role in exports. But what's the exciting is that agripreneurs are redefining the farming business as we can see nowadays. They're embracing innovation and ensuring sustainability. From crop farming to livestock, agripreneurs are finding ways to transform challenges into opportunities. What am I saying by this? We're seeing that the agripreneurs in this century and the current year are playing a significant role, changing everything we can see. I hope you can all see that, and I hope we are in the same book and on the same page with Mdumenim Salad.
This is very interesting, Gilbert. I always had the same question in mind. And today I think you've answered me. And you've not just answered me, but you've also given me hope and the belief that agriculture is still the backbone of Zimbabwe. You know, I've heard a lot of inspiring stories from agripreneurs, and one of the standout figures in agriculture is Mtumeni Mkulu, who founded a remarkable foundation focused on assisting farmers. His foundation has boosted harvest and ensured the sustainable use of natural resources. He has made an impact on farming communities across Zimbabwe. When you talk about women in agriculture, we have women leading the change in agribusiness, like Wendy Matsura from Citico. Her work highlights the importance of empowering women in agriculture. Another incredible leader is Watanai Manyore, a farmer and agribusiness strategist who is helping farmers build profitable business by combining traditional farming methods with modern farming methods. And I think these inspiring stories are also helping farmers to continue to do farming do farming in Zimbabwe. These inspiring stories are the stories giving many farmers and agriculture enthusiasts the hope and belief they want. Farmers don't just need seed, fertilizer, machinery, good consulting services, but they also need hope and belief. If you don't have belief, of course, a lot of farmers don't have it. A lot of people are not passionate about agriculture. You cannot all be, but then at the end of the day, you need hope and belief that you are part of the people who are making a change in the agriculture industry. So I think these inspiring stories have helped a lot of people. And with that being said, let's talk about market insights here in Harare, Zimbabwe.
Yes, we cannot farm without market. So we're going to be talking about market insights in Harare and Zimbabwe. As Harare remains the agricultural hub of Zimbabwe, with Mbare Msika as the vibrant heart. Mbare is one of the biggest markets in Zimbabwe. Mdumenim Salad can also vouch for me. Farmers bring their fresh produce here to access large markets, but they face challenges like volatility and competition in prices. So some days farmers are price setters, some are price takers. So urban farming is also getting traction in Zimbabwe. We have people such as Honorable Mponda venturing into urban farming, with many adopting innovative methods of supply fresh produce to growing cities because of the population. We can also look at the national perspective. Looking at Zimbabwe as a whole, rural and urban markets dynamics vary significantly. Export markets for horticultural crops are growing, especially in Europe. We can see the people such as Clarence Mwale with Trademark and Fairmark. These guys are pushing the limits, and we can also look at Agri Kilimo, whereby we can see Miss Daisy also improving the export markets in Zimbabwe. However, challenges like limited access to technology, infrastructure gaps, and climate change remain critical barriers to growth. But what am I saying by this? If people learn how to embrace technology and embrace change, things will all go well. Let's go into the next segment with Mduminium Salad.
Well, thank you, Gilbert. Speaking of innovation, the hydroponic system is quite changing the game in agriculture. I mean, one of the companies at the forefront of this movement is Vitagro Urban Farms. They have perfected the hydroponic system to help farmers grow crops with minimum water and no soil. This is not just a solution for food security, but also for urban areas where land is very limited. The hydroponic system is quite an example of how agripreneurs are leveraging technology to produce more with less they have. So, how about you tell us some tips for the aspiring agripreneurs, Gilbert?
So, the main question is, what are the tips or any advantages or any strings I can pull to become an agripreneur? So here are some of the tips that I know. If you're an aspiring agripreneur, here are three quick tips to get you started. First, identify a niche because there are riches in the niches. Whether it's in urban farming, livestock, or high value crops or value addition. Second, connect with experts such as Mudumeni Mukuru or organizations like Seedco for guidance and resources. Explore innovative solutions like hydroponics and Vita urban farms to stay ahead in the curve. So, what am I saying by this? In the economy of laggards and chronosites, these are people that are very resistant to change and some that are really slow to change. But we're saying that if you play with people that are already in the market, right, we can see change and this can help you improve and have better skills as agripreneurs.
Okay, that wraps up our first episode of Agripreneurs Exchange. A big thank you to all the incredible individuals and companies you mentioned earlier. The Mdumeni Mukuru Foundation, Wendina Zura, Wadzanai Manyore, Forward Makas, Vita Grow Urban Farms, Honorable Gilbert, Urban Farming, and many more other agripreneurs out there, farmers and agriculture enthusiasts, because your passion and innovation has truly sparked a movement among young farmers, proving that the future of agriculture is vibrant and full of opportunities. So, to our viewers and listeners, let this episode serve as a reminder that you too can make a difference in agriculture.
What an exciting first episode we had as the Agripreneurs Exchange podcast. Don't forget to follow us on social media, share your thoughts, and let us know which topics you'd like us to cover next. Join us again for the next episode, where we'll dive deeper into how agripreneurs are using technology to transform agriculture. Until next time, stay inspired and keep growing your agribusiness.